Morning everyone, from Parque de Atracciones Madrid. First ever visit today, super excited, 6 credits to get on. I don't think the rides will be quite as good as Parque de Madrid yesterday. However, I will be doing my first Maura Sky Loop, which is Abismo, and I'll also be getting one of the 2 Intamin suspended looping coasters that there are in the world today, which I'm excited to see how that one's going to ride. So yeah, I think we're going to head to Abismo first, as with it being a Sky Loop, it only runs 1 train, so I imagine that'll get a pretty big queue throughout the day. And then we'll do the rest of the park. As I say, 6 credits in total today. Should be a good day. So Abismo opened here back in 2006. This will be my first Maura Sky Loop. Apparently it's broken down, but we'll see. Doesn't look very promising. However, they are coming off. Sounds like it's broken, so we won't be starting the day at Abismo. Not the best start to the day, as Abismo is definitely shut for the foreseeable. So we're going to go and do Tarantula next, which is a Maura spinner coaster, very similar to Spinball Wizard at Alton Towers. Looks like a really good spinner, to be fair. Off-ride, I loved Dragon Furies when I did that at Chessington. I also love Spinball Wizard. So yeah, let's see how this one gets on. Wow, what a cool entrance as well. Really cool. Didn't expect this at all. 15-minute wait, opened here back in 2005, obviously no inversions. Well yeah, see you when I come off. Tarantula done. That was really good. Really good spinning coaster. There was 2 of us in the front and 1 of us in the back. Got a decent amount of spinning there, which is quite nice. And it's really weird kind of getting that sort of sideways air time and sort of going backwards around the track. It is a really unique thing, and I kind of do really enjoy spinning coasters because every ride you get on there is completely different based on the sort of configuration of the car, where the weight distribution is. But yeah, pretty decent ride to start with. We're just walking over to Tornado now, which is the Intamin SLC. I keep wanting to say Vekoma, because I'm so used to saying Vekoma. But yeah, we're going to head to the Intamin SLC, opened here back in 1999. I think it's got a couple of inversions on there, and I believe it's got a pretty strange support structure for the loop. So I'll put a bit of off-ride footage in, so you can see that. But yeah, really excited to do this one. As I say, one of only 2 in the world, the other one's in Finland, which I haven't done. So yeah, be interested to compare it to the Vekoma SLCs and see if it's decent or not. So yeah, see you over there next. Well, the layout for this looks absolutely awesome. I just hope it's smooth and enjoyable. As I said before, opened back in 1999, 3 inversions, got 2 loops, 1 corkscrew. It's a 5-minute wait.
26 years old.
Well, the layout looks really good. There's the support structure I was talking about before.
Support structure, huh?
That is crazy. Yeah, just really hope it's smooth because it looks really good.
I want a video like coming short. Get short.
And that is what a Vekoma SLC should be. That was really good. Super smooth, decent pacing throughout, just a really good, enjoyable ride. There was sort of, what, 3 inversions on there? Andy, what did you think?
Oh, hello. Am I on the telly?
You are on the telly?
You can't nick my words, my sayings.
What do you think to that?
That was so unique,
that was really good. Can't believe
yeah.
they built 2 in the world.
2, well, you can sort of see why, plus the fact that obviously Intamin are a lot more expensive than Vekoma or... Yeah. You know, any other manufacturer that does inverted coasters. But it's great, yeah, it was alright for a 26-year-old coaster. It was fairly smooth, pretty intense around the loops. The corkscrew was really nice, and then you got the helix at the end.
Yeah.
It was pretty...
Just saying, I think that is what a Vekoma SLC should have been. You know what I mean? Like, you compare it was smooth, it was enjoyable, it wasn't hanging on for dear life, wasn't head rattly, it was just good fun. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the trains were a bit cumbersome and that, but you know, what do you expect with an old coaster?
Yeah, compared to an SLC though.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Looking forward to get back on it again later on in the day.
Definitely. In other good news, Abismo has opened, so we've just done Tornado, which is brilliant. And now I'm going to go do my first Maura Sky Loop, Sky Loop I think it is. 20-minute wait, not bad. So yeah, super excited for this one. Right, so I've just done Abismo, which was my first Maura Sky Loop. If I'd never do one of them again, I'll be happy. That was super uncomfortable. Restraint was awful. As you're going up the lift hill, as you come sort of into the vertical position, all the blood just rushes to your head. It's giving me a massive headache. Oh, yeah. The rest of the layout was all right, but you just couldn't enjoy it because I just felt so dizzy and so uncomfortable. Yeah, well, not great. Operations poor as well, running it sort of at 75% capacity most of the time. I don't know if that's a technical issue from before, but yeah, not a great ride. Definitely wouldn't recommend doing it. Definitely a one and done. Got the credit, that's it. Probably won't do it again. Right, doing an Intamin drop tower. Now, there was obviously one of these at Drayton Manor called Apocalypse, which I never got a chance to do. So I think this is the first one that I've ever done of these. So I'm super excited. It's extremely tall as well. I'll try and find out how tall it is exactly, but it looks absolutely awesome. So I'm pretty sure that is the first Intamin drop tower that I've ever done, and I'm gutted that I missed Apocalypse because that was brilliant. That was really good. View up there was great. You go up to the top really quickly. You can take in the view. It's up there for about 3 or 4 seconds before it drops. Nice force sort of pushing you downwards, and brakes kick in quite low to the ground. So yeah, really good ride, to be honest with you. I think we're going to grab a coffee and then we're going to go and do the Huss Top Spin, very similar to Toxicator at Alton Towers, with a really unique name. It's called Top Spin. So yeah, we'll probably see you at Top Spin next. So I reckon I've done about 50% of the park or so far, maybe 40%. When you sort of come in, there's 2 entrances. You've got one right by the train station, from what I gather, or metro station, and then one sort of by the main car park. So I came in from the main car park bit because I've hired a car, and we've done kind of the left-hand side as you come in there. So you've got Tornado, Tarantula, Abismo, Drop Tower, which you've seen. That's all on the left-hand side. You've got kind of this main walkway that I'm walking on now. And then you've got the right-hand side of the park, which has got sort of the family coasters, a few more flat rides and that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I'm quite surprised at this park. I thought it was going to be a lot smaller than it is. And I didn't think there was that many attractions here. I thought it would kind of be a bit of a cred run and then go from there. But there's plenty of flat rides. There's a Top Spin that obviously I mentioned before that we're going to do shortly. You've got a super unique flat ride as well, which I put some off-ride footage from. Very similar to kind of Vortex at Thorpe Park. It's not quite the same sort of ride system, but looks really similar in terms of you face inwards as it kind of spins. But yeah, looks really good. We're going to go and do the Top Spin, I think, after we've got something to eat, and then maybe go and do the Vekoma. Is it a Vekoma family coaster?
Which one?
The TNT Mine Train.
I think so, yeah. And then you've got an SBF. A standing but operating ride, which is a Mack Wild Mouse.
Yeah.
That's over there. We saw that from the drop tower, and then there's a Zamperla suspended coaster, the same as Zoom that's in Flamingo Land.
Oh, okay, cool. That'd be good to do. But yeah, it's been all right so far. I'm quite surprised at how big it is.
Beautiful park.
Yeah. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be kind of a cred run and that was it. But yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I think we'll be here all day.
Yeah, definitely. As I just mentioned, this park is beautiful. Like, I'm really, really stunned by how good this is. Like, just looks amazing. Look at this little ride here. And if I just jump down, we have just spotted that there's a Walking Dead themed attraction over there. Wonder if it's going to have a coaster in it like at Thorpe Park. Doesn't look very open, but we'll wander over there and see what's over there at some point. But as I say, theming in here is great. It's actually operated by the same people as Part 1 of Madrid yesterday. But I actually prefer the theme in here, to be honest. So just thought I'd quickly show you a map. So this is where I came in, if you can see it, just here. So, and we've kind of done the left-hand side. So you've got, this is Tornado, I think it's called. You've got Abismo here, Tarantula. So we've done all of them. And then if I pan around to the right, so we're stood just here now, just around here. You've got a Walking Dead themed attraction, which you just mentioned, which is there. And then, obviously, I think this is a Rapid or a log flume, which is closed. And then you've got kind of the mine train, which I believe is over here, I think, which looks quite good. And then Nickelodeon Land, like being back at Blackpool. Got a well-themed SpongeBob splash battle. Not open today with the temperature. It's about, I reckon, 7-8 degrees or so. It's not too cold. It was cold this morning. It's not too bad right now. And then we are just walking down this way to, I believe, where the TNT mine train is. I'll find out the proper name of it and let you know in a second. But from what other people in the group have said, it's meant to be very good, so I'm excited to try it, yeah. Right, next up it is TNT El Tren de la Mina. Opened here back in 2012, and I said it was a Vekoma family coaster. It's not, it's a Gerstyle family coaster. 30-minute wait, decent theming. Not a fan of the soundtrack though. Yeah, see you when I come off of this one. Of TNT Train de la Mina, and that was pretty good for a Gerstyle family coaster, to be honest with you. A little bit rattly at points. The lifter was a bit strange. It's almost like the chain needed to go a little bit further. You kind of got some really weird hang time. I wouldn't call it hang time, it was just kind of stopped at the top as it kind of just meandered slightly over the top of the drop, and then all the way down. A few little turns, a few little sort of helixes in and out of some sort of rock work. But yeah, overall a pretty decent coaster. It's only running one train, typical ops over here. So we did wait around about half an hour for it and moved really, really slow. But yeah, decent little coaster. I think we're going to jump on the Paw Patrol coaster next to get another +1. So we've done all the credits now, managed to jump on Paw Patrol. It said 50 minutes on the keyboard, we waited about 2. And then we just had a walk on ride on another Zamperla sort of flying family coaster similar to one of the ones that is at Flamingo Land. I think the plan now is to get something to eat. It is 10 to 3 or so we'll quickly get something to eat. And then we'll do some of the flat rides, and definitely want to have another go on Tornado. That was brilliant, really, really good at the back rail. Try and put a bit more off-ride footage in for you. It's a bit difficult with it just running one train. But I definitely won't be doing Abismo again. That was awful. So yeah, we'll see where we end up shortly, but I'll show you where we end up. Right, we're going to give La Jungla a go. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. Don't really know much about it. It's meant to be some sort of water ride. I'm hoping you can film on ride on here, because I'm guessing that it's not a very intense ride. If we can, I'll put some footage in for you.
That's hilarious how they've decorated it for Christmas. I mean, do they even celebrate Christmas in Africa? That's really weird. Have we got to see the backside of water?
Yeah, a lot of smoke in here, isn't there? Right, we've just done La Jungla here at Parque de Atracciones in Madrid, and that was pretty good actually. I put some on-ride footage for you as well. Luckily we could film on the ride here, which is always good. I like to take you guys on when I can. Yeah, scenes were okay. It wasn't any animatronics or anything like that. Mist effect was pretty cool, but yeah, it was an okay family sort of water ride, that one. I wouldn't say it was the best one I've ever done, but it was yeah, it was okay, to be honest. We're going to head and try and do the Walking Dead experience next, I think. I believe this is an upcharge attraction. So yeah, we'll head over there, see how much that's going to cost, and I'll let you know if we do it or not. Alright, so this is the Walking Dead experience. I believe it is a sort of scare maze themed sort of attraction. Some sort of scary attraction, I think. It's definitely an upcharge. Buy your ticket. Let's go and see how much it is. And we'll have a look at the rules and recommendations in a second as well. So it is €7.90. I think that's quite expensive, to be honest. We'll see. Might not do it, might do it. If we can do it, hopefully I'll be able to take you on. You can only pay with card. Let's have a look. No refunds, customers perform a queue. No light emitting devices, no cell phones. Don't touch anyone or anything. That sounds to me like there is going to be actors in here. You can't film on ride. No photography or recording inside the show. So this show takes place in a dimly lit maze. It is highly frightening and is not recommended for people who have heart conditions. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do it, but if we do, I will let you know. Alright, here we go then. Not allowed to film in here, but hopefully it'll be good. I'm not normally a massive fan of scary attractions, so we'll see. Right, gonna pop you away. See you for a review when we get off. Right, just come out of Walking Dead experience, I'm gonna call it that. That was really, really, really good. Absolutely fantastic for a sort of a scare attraction in the middle of winter, which at a park that's pretty quiet. There was sort of 5 or 6 actors in there. Obviously I didn't understand what they were saying because they're talking in Spanish, and there was sort of a few little story setting scenes. But yeah, really, really good. Load of jump scares. Costumes were absolutely brilliant, really, really detailed. And just, yeah, a really good amount of rat runs as well, so it felt like there was more rats in there. There was probably, as I say, only 5 or 6, but there was sort of 15, 20 jump scares in there. Really, really good. Finished with kind of a chainsaw scene. Felt like it would have been good if he'd kind of chased us out of there. But yeah, really, really impressed with that. Actors were brilliant. Costumes were brilliant. Theming in there was great. Lighting was perfect. Yeah, really, really, really good. if you come in here, I would thoroughly recommend doing it. For only €8, absolute bargain if you ask me. Back down here at the bottom section of the park now. Gonna do the Huss top spin. Very similar to Toxicator, however both rows face the same way on this. I'm hoping there's no water effect because it is absolutely freezing today and I definitely don't want to get wet. But yeah, we'll definitely be giving this a go. One of the most unique names in the world this, which is top spin. Look at that for timing. Well, that was absolutely dreadful. You didn't even get a proper spin. It was like, it literally just sort of went round and round and round like that, just in the seated position. And then you got kind of one spin towards the end, which just went really slowly. It wouldn't even count as a spin. Yeah, and the restraints, super uncomfortable. Oh, I'm so glad that Toxicator doesn't have those restraints because, yeah, it just hurts everything around kind of your midriff area. It just, and when you breathe in as well, it gets tighter and tighter because it's got like a bar against the shoulder restraints that just pushes it tighter and tighter the whole way around. Yeah, that is definitely one to miss. I mean, if it's walk on, give it a go and see what you think. But yeah, not one for me. Definitely a one and done. Uncomfortable, just a rubbish ride. Yeah, not so great. Right, one ride I am excited to do is this one. I have no idea the manufacturer of it. I have done one of these before, but I cannot remember where it is. But it looks absolutely awesome. It kind of swings from side to side and rotates, so it's a little bit like a pirate ship with a big teacup in the middle, I guess, is how I'd kind of describe it. But yeah, it looks really good. I will put some off-ride footage of it in for you in a second, but it looks super unique. If I find out who makes it, I'll also tell you. But yeah, it looks really good. Done La Machina, I think that's how you say it. It's basically the Huss spinny ride. I think it's Huss Frisbee is what it's called, and that was really good. Some really good forces, some great spinning. As I say, it's very much a pirate ship-esque ride. It's not kind of similar to a Victas that's coming to Blackpool. It's very different to that because it's a tyre driven sort of, not a launch, but it's tyre driven. And then it spins from the top part, which is normally how it swings. So really unique and interesting ride. As I say, the spinning action was really good. You get clockwise and anti-clockwise, and then it kind of kicks into a second gear sort of midway through the second part of the ride and spins even quicker. The one thing I would definitely recommend is keeping your head back. I put my head forward and you can really feel the G-force on your head. So make sure you keep your head back. It's so much more comfortable and so much more enjoyable. However, it was a really good fun ride, even if you had your head forward. As I say, keep your head back and you'll enjoy it a lot more. But yeah, it was just really good fun. Everybody's just having a great laugh on there. Super comfortable, pretty smooth, yeah, and a really good classic attraction. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and would definitely recommend giving that one a go. So this is one of the coaster cars from one of the original rides here. Seven Picos, which I think translates into Seven Peaks. Correct me if I'm wrong. I love it when parks do this, just a throwback to the heritage. Right next to Abismo, one of their main attractions here. As they opened back in 1969, closed back in 2005. But yeah, super cool. I love stuff like that when parks do this. I would read that, but my Spanish isn't the best. Right, it's time to give the best coaster in the park another go, which is Tornado. Did not think I'd be saying that I preferred this over Abismo at the start of the day. Another reason why I love being a theme park enthusiast is just experiencing different rides and have different opinions to some other people. Well, yeah, what an absolutely awesome coaster this is. Excited to get back on this Intamin SLC. Just had my second ride of the day on Tornado, which is the Intamin SLC here. Still feels weird saying Intamin SLC, I'm so used to saying Vekoma SLC. That was really good fun. I was sat row 5 this time, around about that, maybe 4 or 5. I was sat at the very back row. when I did it earlier on, and that was probably the smoothest seat. Yes, it was a little bit more sort of head rattly, a little bit more intense. Now it's later on in the day and being sat more towards the front of the train. However, compared to something like Infusion, this is glass smooth. It was really, really good fun. I'd thoroughly recommend doing it. And if you do come to this park, make sure you don't miss it. There's only 2 of these in the world, and I can't believe they haven't built more, if I'm being honest. Really, really good fun ride. One ride that we won't be getting on today is Vertigo. It's been standing but not operating for a few months now. It's a Mack Rides Wild Mouse, just looks like the classic layout. Would have been quite good to get on this one. But yeah, unfortunately missing this trip. Gives us a reason to come back though. Right, we're going to jump on Zeppelin next. This is probably one of the last rides of the day. Should be a pretty cool monorail. Well, I'll put in some on-ride footage, providing I can film on them, assuming I can. Yeah, we'll go in Zeppelin. Just walking back to the car after spending the day at Parque de Atracciones in Madrid, and that was really, really good. A couple of people I was chatting to yesterday and a few people I spoke to back home have said that it's basically a credit run, and that's about it. I think it's a lot more than that. I think it's definitely a full day park. I'd recommend that you spend a day here. I mean, we got here for 12 o'clock and it is now, what, 6:45, so I spent 6.5 hours here, or 6 hours and 45 minutes. And yeah, it's been really, really good fun. I mean, you've got a couple of great coasters. I mean, Tornado, definitely the highlight. One of only 2 Intamin suspended looping coasters in the world. I don't know why they didn't take off after doing that one. I'd be interested to try the one in Finland and see how that compares to this one. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. You've also got Abismo. Okay, not my cup of tea, but I can see why some people would really enjoy that ride. I thought it was okay, and the rest of the layout was decent. Just the lift hill and the restraints that sort of let it down for me. And you've got some decent flat rides that I've put in. Really enjoyed the Huss spinny one. I think it's a Huss Frisbee is what it's called. That was good fun. And then you've also got the Huss top spin. Okay, it wasn't the best top spin in the world, but it was all right. It was okay. Yeah, a really, really good fun day. I spent most of it with Andy from Coaster Crazy. Thoroughly enjoyed his company. Give me some tips about vlogging. Obviously, you probably know him if you found my channel, but if you haven't, please make sure you go and check him out. I had a lovely day with him. It's been fantastic. But yeah, if you're coming to Park Warner Madrid, please make sure that you check this place out. Last time I came to Park Warner, I didn't even bother. I was thinking, do you know what? I'm not too fussed. There's not really anything here that sort of takes my fancy. Yeah, I'm not too bothered. I'll come for Batman Gotham City Escape. I'll do Park Warner because that kind of really sort of ticks all the boxes that I'm looking for. And then I'll fly home. And I wish that I had come here because I think it's really, really good and really, really enjoyable park. So yeah, if you're coming to Park Warner, make sure that you come here, especially for Tornado. What a brilliant coaster, and I'm so thrilled that I managed to get on it. Hopefully you have enjoyed these couple of videos. If you missed yesterday's video, please go and check that out. We hired Batman Gotham City Escape all to ourselves for an hour. What an absolutely insane experience that was. So make sure you go and check that video out if you haven't already. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment as well. Have you been here? What did you think to Tornado? What did you think to Abismo? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.